in. It looks like we're live. Welcome on in. I'm Beth Hanner, and I'm live in here in the studio as always. So lots of fun stuff today to talk about. I can't wait for you guys to hop on. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Super excited to see you guys today. This is a blending show. I got all kinds of things to talk about and then some. We are going to blend. So definitely a great day. Let's see here. I'm getting all the things. Oh, where are we at? I can't reach that. Let me see if I can reach that. We're getting all the platforms. Maybe, here we go. Maybe the arrow back up here. Linked up right now. So give me just a second. As you are tuning in, let me know. There I am. Wonderful. It's working today. Yeah. It's having a good day. Awesome. That's so much easier whenever it actually works. It's good. Hi from South Dakota. Good to see you. Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? Good to see everyone. Hi, Jenny. Hi. Good to see you guys. All right. So lots to talk about today, and then some. What a fun day yesterday. If you tuned in with me, hey, Sherry, good to see you. Let me know what your favorite thing was from PZTV. I am truly enjoying all of these new throwback diffuser oils and room sprays. It was quite a fun show on Tuesday. So we're getting ready. We're gearing up. We've got everything ready, almost ready for Tuesday's show. So it's going to be lots of fun. So as people pop on, I'm just going to give a few minutes like I love to do. Looks like I've got my Facebook situation working right now too, which is great. Awesome stuff. All right. So as you are hopping on, definitely let me know in the comments what you are using right now in your home. I did my absolute favorite blend this morning. It's such a bizarre blend. It actually, Dana gave it to me. She uses it quite a bit. Pumpkin bread and pink pineapple together. And I put that in my office this morning. So it's definitely been, it was such a great blend to use and then some. So hi, Holly. Good to see you. Hi, friends. Good to see all of you. Hi there, Heather. Hi from PA. Good to see you. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Veronica. Hi, Christy. Good to see you. I am great. I am so good. So lots of fun stuff going on today and then some. Have you already decorated? I guess answer me this. Have you decorated for Christmas just yet? I'm just curious who is in here with me in the room and who has already done that. Is it too early in your world or is it just right? Just out of curiosity. Partially, it's so funny that I have a friend that she was like, ready to embrace, full on Christmas moments. And she's like, I don't know exactly what, if I should, full force. She was telling me this, go on and just go ahead and, start to decor, decorate right now. Or if I should, maybe ease some things in. And, I'm kind of one of those is like the seasons start to change, then I'll slowly add a Christmas wreath, with a pumpkin, you know what I'm saying? I kind of slowly introduce it if I'm ready to do it and then some. So you're waiting on some ornaments. You blended holiday. Hey, Ann, how are you today? Good to see you. And I'm great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell me what to expect in Scentflirt boxes. Oh my gosh, Leanne. Okay. So Leanne wants to talk about Scentflirt. Leanne, you opened up a can, girl. Cause, I'm the biggest fan of Scentflirt. So Scentflirt is our monthly subscription program, that we have here at Pink Zebra Home. And it is absolutely incredible, exclusive show up at your door every single month. And you will see products ranging from sprinkles, always sprinkles. A lot of times, not usually a carton, but you'll see bags of sprinkles. You'll see samples. You always get a sample of the Paisley Pick. That's always in your package. In addition to that, you might see room sprays, you might see oils. A lot of times, Leanne, it's products that have in new formats that others haven't seen. So you might see things that, in, new fragrance formats or whatever the case is, that have, things that haven't been seen before. So, it's definitely, Lisa said she's going to start this weekend. That's awesome. So exciting. It's definitely worth the money and then some, but let me tell you what, if you have been thinking about it, go ahead and I would say do that 6-month subscription, because let me show you what you're going to get. So this actually started Tuesday. So for those of you that are familiar with Pink Zebra products or or watched the show, you got to see us talk about this. So this is the mini ultrasonic diffuser that I have right here in front of me. So this, when you purchase a 6-month subscription, you actually get this right now, this mini ultrasonic diffuser, and you get a diffuser oil. So that actually started Tuesday. So this is like a really, really good deal. So not only, hey Josh, what's up? Not only is this a good value, but actually adding in your diffuser oil is awesome as well. So definitely worth the money. You only pay today too. The best part about that is you're only going to pay a total of $37. $37 total for your first month, and that actually covers the first month, and you get the mini ultrasonic, and you get a diffuser oil. So let me know in the comments if you decide that this is the day that you're going to do it. Let me just tell you a little secret. I was actually just looking. It's so funny that you brought that up. I was just looking at the next month, well, the one that's getting ready to go out really soon. Because if you do join today with ScentFlirt, then you're going to have, it's going to ship on the 25th, which is awesome. Like you basically have that quick turnaround. It's going to ship out really, really fast. So just something to think about, you know, I mean, if you've been thinking about it, it's definitely a great deal. So would love to see different interchangeable shades. You know what? Send that into ideas and feedback, because I don't disagree with you. Definitely. We would love to hear from you on that and then some. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you today. So what are you guys up to? What is, are you guys, anyone decorating? Anyone say that they've been decorating? Out of curiosity? Let's see here. Hi, Heather. Thank you for sharing today. Fun fact, before we dive into some of these recipes, if you guys are new to me, definitely give us a follow. We're across all, so you're in between gym sessions. We are across all social media platforms. If you are a lover of home fragrance, you're in the right spot. We are Pink Zebra Home, so we can fragrance any of your spaces, and we do it, we have a headache-friendly method, so all of our products are also safe for pets and safe for children and families and all that good stuff too. So definitely, yeah, 49 here in Canada. Yes, Lisa, definitely. So that's kind of who we are, so definitely give us a follow. Hi, Sandy. All the inside decorations are up. I love that. All right. So what I did for you guys today is I put together some recipes. Some of these we've already kind of talked about, like they're not, a few of them you guys have seen, but some of them are also new. So I did like a little mixture of everything here. And I want to talk about the fact that some of these fragrances, like yesterday, if you tuned in, yesterday we talked about these large diffuser oils. So in case you missed it, we actually have so many, like tons of bundles and such on the actual website right now that came out on Tuesday, on Tuesday's show. And these happen to be two of my absolute favorite fragrances. Ironically enough, I picked up these two. These are the best right here. So if you're a lover of fall fragrances, definitely grab these two. But both of these became available in that bundle. The bundles, which one was it? It was this with the ultrasonic, the mini ultrasonic, and then what else do we have available? It was the gold foliage, had the large. I had to make myself a cheat sheet. But anyways, they kind of brought some of these classic fragrances here in the large diffuser oil. So we talked about that. But what I thought would be awesome would be for us to actually take a second. You got your first order today. That's awesome. I love it. Take a second and really do a deep dive into some of these fragrances. So the first fragrance blend that I'm going to give you is called Hello November. It would be an awesome app. I think so. I agree with you. I don't disagree at all. So definitely let me know in the comments what your favorite blend is. I want to hear from you guys today. So we're going to blend up some Fireside Vanilla. This is my first fragrance here. Okay. And then I'm going to pull in, I'm going to set this over here right now. Also, too, by the way, Scent Flirt exclusive. Best part about Scent Flirt, after you've been a part of it for 6 months, then you get access to a 5% discount on all home fragrance items. And you get access to exclusive shopping, which is really cool. This happens to be an item in that category. All right, so we're going to pull in some Fireside Vanilla, first fragrance. And then I'm going to pull in some Pumpkin Bread. And then I'm going to pull in some Warm Apple Pie. Where did it go? Oh, shoot. I took it over. I took it. You got it? Yeah, thank you. I'm going to have one of the girls is going to grab it for me. Thank you for that. I forgot to bring it in. I think I had it in there blending with it maybe yesterday. It should be in there on the, maybe on the second shelf, Laura Lee, maybe? You find it? Okay. She's looking for it right now. So Pumpkin Bread, I talk about this one all the time because it is, oh, thank you. Forgot about it. I feel like I do that at least once every daily. Pumpkin Bread, notes of spiced pumpkin, clove, and warm cinnamon. Fantastic fragrance, right? Some Warm Apple Pie, which is notes of baked apple, warm brown sugar, and cinnamon. And then we're going to throw in some Fireside Vanilla, right? So we have notes of smoky vanilla, bourbon, and woody cologne. All right. So the three of those combined, we're going to mix those together, and this is called Hello November. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you. You didn't receive a bag? When did you order, my dear? When did you do? Was it a day that I actually did a guarantee? So let me know in the comments if I owe you one. By golly, you know what? I'll tell you what. If I owe you one, let me know. Do I know if 12 Days of Christmas bags will be restocked? Are they showing sold out, girl? What's up, my friends? Are they showing sold out? They should be on the website. I think they did that yesterday, didn't they? Flannel blanket? I know. It's like next level amazing. What size are the bottles of the diffuser oil 30 do-it-yourself kit? I think those are 3.75 ounces. Yes. Good to see you guys today. All right, first up. So this is one of my favorites. I love all three of these together, so naturally they're going to be fantastic blended, right? Right? They are sold out. You know what? Let's see if Pink Zebra Home can check on that, because they last Friday I didn't do a guarantee, Brittany. I haven't done a guarantee in a while, but I will try. You tried 20 minutes ago. Okay, we'll check that for you. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading multiple comments on multiple devices right now. So if I get a little squirrely on you, that's what's going on. All right, so we're going to do 2 scoops of each of these. This is going to be equal parts. I absolutely love this blend. This is definitely one of my favorites that we have here at Pink Zebra Home. It's called Hello November. So it's got, like I said, 3 fantastic fragrances. Thank you, Pink Zebra Home, for actually commenting the recipe here. 3 fantastic fragrances all in one, okay? So, wow. Okay. Woo. There's a lot of goodness going on in there. I talk about this all the time, and I tell you what, if you are somebody that's brand new to mixing, this is a great example of how taking, different fragrances from different categories and then putting them together and makes it work. I think sometimes we get a little apprehensive, or if you're like me, sometimes you get stuck in your own rut of what you like, your fragrance bubble. This is a great way to expand and basically just test the water. Hi, Selena, and see what it is that you like. If you love all 3, like I said, I love all 3 of these, so I think I naturally would like all 3 of them together. Peppermint milkshake. Oh no, did you miss that one yesterday? I think it made a comeback yesterday, for a short-lived moment. Short-lived moment. Definitely. It did. And that's a great fragrance. I do not think that it will be restocked. However, my gosh, we've got so many amazing fragrances. Take a look at the website for sure. Check it out. So you got one that's a mix of bourbon vanilla, warm vanilla woods, leather, and teakwood. Ooh, Leanne, that sounds delicious. Hi, Jerry. How are you today? Good to see all of you. Let's see here. I'm going to see what we got. Could you guys do me a favor? Do me a favor and tappy that screen for me and share. Give me a share if you want to give me a virtual hug. Okay? We're going to do that today. What would you suggest blending with holiday swag? That one comes out, when does that come out? December? That's December's, right? I actually just did a blend with that one. I did holiday home, holiday swag. Okay. And I think it was Fireside Vanilla. Holiday Home, Holiday Swag, and Fireside Vanilla. I've also paired that up with the pine cone fragrance. It's not pine cones. Heartful Holiday. I was sleeping on that one. I don't know about anyone else. Don't sleep on this mix. Hello, November. Okay? Write that one down, my friends. Heartful Holiday. Holy moly. Talk about fantastic. That is an amazing fragrance. Such a good one. I love, love, love it. If you'll see here, you made this, but I used warm vanilla wood. Oh, I bet it would be good. I bet it would be. Hopefully that helps you today. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I have to lean in close so I can read your comments. It's old lady eye problems. I'm just gonna say it. So I could read if you see me leaning in and then some. So thank you, Jessa. Thank you, Judy. Holiday swag is good, yeah. But try mixing a little bit of that holiday swag though with Heartful Holiday. Try doing that, definitely. Where can we find the list of blends? Okay, Deb. Follow across all platforms. I will say this, that we usually post blending boards. Yesterday, I actually went a step further and did like an oil blending board. Did you guys know that you can blend your oils the same way you can your sprinks? Did you know that? Your sprinkles? So I did an oil blending board, but usually if you go over to whatever platform you're watching from, usually, I'm not sure. Oh, you're on the website. Facebook. Facebook's a great platform to check, so definitely check Facebook. And then some. What's frozen? Is this frozen right now? Burning pink tinsel. Hi, Geraldine. I haven't seen you in a little while. How you been? All right, we're going to use some of that pink tinsel. You actually led me right into it. I'm going to start off with some pink tinsel, and then I'm going to pull in some Moment of Calm. And then last but not least, I'm going to pull in some pink pineapple. Okay? So this one, this is actually one of my 12 Days of Christmas blends. And so it has pink tinsel. So she was just talking about a few seconds ago, it was something was frozen. Was it the TikTok? I know. Isn't it wonderful? It's so, so good. Yes, Heartful Holiday Home has always been your favorite. But you love Heartful Holiday. See, I know. It is really good. This is, I think that out of all 12 days, this one and the Jolly Cookie Crunch are my favorite. So pink tinsel. This is called Christmas Beach Babe. Listen, all three of these right here, this is next level amazing. All three of these are powerhouse fragrances. They've been top sellers. Pink pineapple, Moment of Calm. Oh, well, good. Good. I'm glad you do. I found, Lisa just found out that you could blend the oils. So I love that. See, we always learn something new today. Okay, pink tinsel, sorry. Pink coconut, raspberry blooms, and creamy peony. Okay, we're going to blend some of that with some Moment of Calm. Moment of Calm came out in January of this year. Probably one of the single most requested fragrances that we've ever had. And it was, you guys went crazy over it, like absolutely crazy over it, that it had to go into the signature line. So fun fact there. And then we're going to blend in some pink pineapple. Okay. Nikki, welcome on in. I love it that we've got new people up in here. Always hashtag newbie. So we are Pink Zebra Home. So we are a home fragrance company. And what I'm doing right now, you're smelling alongside of me, is I'm actually custom mixing blends. So if you are a lover of home fragrance, don't go anywhere. Give us a follow. We have multiple ways to fragrance your home and your space. So that's exactly what we're doing today, is we're just doing a bunch of blends and we're talking about things that are on sale and whatever else our little heart desires. So I'm Beth and I'm live every single day, Monday through Friday, with the exception of the first and third Tuesday of every single month. I'm live in the evening. So actually take that back. We're live every single Tuesday night in November. I forgot about that. So I will be live Tuesday. I will be live Tuesday and then another Tuesday and then another Tuesday or another Monday for Cyber Monday. Did you guys know that? We're going to be on at 10 a.m. on Cyber Monday. So write that down on your calendar. It's going to be fun. Lots of fun. You need Moment of Calm and everything. You know what? Have you grabbed up the body wash? Moment of Calm. If you were on Tuesday's show, Danielle did a comparison of this and said that this has similarities to Sol de Janeiro, I think is what it's called. So kind of like a similar smell. So if that is one of your favorites, we have it in 2 different formats in the body care, right? Lotion spray is definitely my favorite. Happy Thursday to you too, Catherine. Happy Thursday. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Okay, this has got to be one of my favorites. Christmas Beach Babes. So here, I'm going to give you guys a little peep into that. I wish you could smell it, but just imagine, all right? Pink tinsel, pink pineapple, a moment of calm. Like so good. One of my absolute favorites. Sorry, I'm going to look at something real quick. I want to see who's all up in here with me today. Good to see everybody. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Coley. There's Pink Zebra Home. Sandy. Just seeing who's on today. You just mixed it and loved it. Yeah, definitely. Write this one down. Christmas Beach Babe. Pink tinsel, moment of calm, and pink pineapple. Absolutely fantastic. So lots of fun. I know that I have a few consultants that are up in here in the house right now. If that speaks to you, if you are one, definitely let me know in the comments. Did you know, apparently they opened up something pretty cool to consultants this morning at 10 a.m. mystery boxes, which means those might be coming tomorrow for everyone. Just saying, if you're a consultant, you have early access and then some. You just mixed it up. All right, good. Cotton Cloud. I know, Mary. That was so, that was one of the most requested fragrances ever too. That was definitely a good one. So, all right. We're going to continue on. I'm going to leave this pink tinsel out, and I'm going to give you a new blend, brand new one. This is called Fruity Toast 2.0, okay? Toast like toast, not like bread toast, okay? That's where I'm going. You love the mystery? I do too. They're great, aren't they? Pink tinsel, and then I'm going to grab two other fragrances that I know will pair up with this. Sugared Gumdrop and Champagne Snow. So Champagne Snow, fantastic. And then Sugar Gumdrop, fantastic. All right. So all three of these are going to combine to make Fruity Toast 2.0. So we have notes of pear, prosecco, iced winter berries, and sugar crystals in your Champagne Snow. Sugar Gumdrop, notes of candied berry, sparkling citrus, and cotton candy. So all three of these combined to make Fruity Toast 2.0. Oh, I've got some consultants on here. Yes. Do you guys know that you can grab up those mystery boxes right now? They're really good. That means they're coming back on probably tomorrow. So let's see here. Better go look. Yeah, go check it out. Definitely. So good to see all you guys today. Gotta go grab one. Yeah, definitely grab one. Let me know if you're placing orders today. I did a big push yesterday, FYI. I was blending my little heart out. If you ordered on yesterday's live, your blending bag is coming your way. Trust me, because I was busy all afternoon. I definitely was. busy. Gotta go grab it. Yes. All right. Oh, I think I like this one. I don't remember what was in the first one. I think I like this one better. Fruity Toast 2.0. Sugar Gumdrop, Champagne Snow, and Pink Tinsel. All right. So we're going to put in 2 scoops of each. This is always right now. I have 4 scoops of each, obviously. So this is equal parts. Anytime you are blending together, we've got consultant in the house. Lots of consultants. Love it. Anytime you are blending in one of these bags, this is there are 12 scoops to a bag, or 3.75 ounces in this bag of sprinkles. So this is equal parts. So 4, 4, and 4, right? So just so you know, 12 scoops in a bag, okay? Definitely. Mystery boxes are fantastic. Yeah, so that was Fruity Toast 2.0, equal parts of sugared gumdrop, champagne snow, and pink tinsel. Fantastic. All right, we're going to keep on going. I have got peppermint shortbread. I want to take a second and really talk about this next fragrance, because this one I'm about to pull out. Did Pink Zebra have a chance to check if that bag bundle was out of stock? I'm just out of curiosity because nobody had said anything to me. Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can see, because I didn't think that it was. Hold on. Let's see here. Make sure that it's not. Okay. Let's see. Because it's not. It is out of stock? What? I wonder why. Nobody told me that. That's crazy. That means that you have to buy all of them individually. There must be a fragrance that is sold out in that. It must be. Champagne Snow? Yes. You ordered your scent flirt? Lisa's a new... Did you get the 6 month? That's awesome. All right. So I'm sad. I didn't realize it was out of stock. They were working to restock it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I need to place a big order, but it's hard to decide where to start. I have two 50% off coupons. Deb just opened a big can. You guys, Deb just asked me what to buy. Deb, all of it. No, I'm kidding. What are you looking to add to your collection, Deb? We're happy to help you with those coupons, and like that's pretty awesome that you've got two of them. I don't know the answer. You guys are trying to like convince me to share my secrets today. I don't know. I think this is fantastic. This makes me so happy. So this is nostalgic to me. I think I had a peppermint lotion like this at one time. It smells so good. So I have in my hand Candy Cane Lane, the #1 seller of 12 Days of Christmas. Do you guys love this one? Because I think it's fantastic. I think it's absolutely fantastic. All right. So Candy Cane Lane, notes of frosted peppermint, fluffy marshmallow, and vanilla. And then we're going to blend in a little bit of milk and cookies. So milk and cookies has notes of golden shortbread, warm milk, and tonka bean. The two of these together combine to make peppermint shortbread. So Candy Cane Lane and then milk and cookies. You know what's interesting about this milk and cookies is that it has a tonka bean fragrance note. And the tonka bean has, it actually has like a perfume type. It takes on a perfume type fragrance note to it. It's kind of like your caramel, vanilla, a little bit, blend and then some. Farmhouse flannel. Okay, you know what? So Amanda's asking about Farmhouse flannel. So, you know, yesterday actually it was on PZTV. I did a blend that I think is very, very similar to that. And I did it in the oil. And it's funny because I kept walking by that diffuser. If you were on Tuesday's show, I was like, wait a second, what happened? Like kept smelling it. Flannel blankets and warm apple pie. Pair those up together. And that's a really, really good blend. Probably a little, I mean, it's probably, you could probably use a little bit more apple with it because I feel like the apple note is pretty strong in Farmhouse flannel. So try that. All right. You know what? I had a peppermint mocha fragrance. Brittany, I actually had a blend that was peppermint mocha. If you go back through my blending boards, I know I did. But I would take maybe some of this peppermint, or the Candy Cane Lane. Gosh darn it. Candy Cane Lane. And I would blend in some of that spiced mocha and then some espresso martini. Try that. Then let me know. All right, so I got to rein it back in. Well, hi, Ebony. How are you today? Good to see you. Trying to pick some good scents that I could do blends with. You know what? I'll tell you what. That 12 Days of Christmas would totally be the way to go. Or because all of those fragrances, and, you know, if you're on the fence with buying any of those, trust me when I say that this was the best collection that we've ever had. The best, hands down. I know a lot of people have said that it's just absolutely fantastic. And then some. This is absolutely wonderful. We do have a gingerbread house. It's actually, it should still be on the website unless you guys bought them all yesterday. Who was on with me yesterday and got to see that diffuser? Did you guys see that? That ultrasonic diffuser, the Santa, I think it was the Santa that I paired up with that gingerbread house. So pretty. So pretty. I found hot cocoa kisses. Hot cocoa kisses would be perfect with the Candy Cane Lane. Maybe throw in a little bit of amaretto cream with it. Would be really good. Yeah. So good to see. Can't use the coupon on that. You should be able to use the coupon on fragrance if you did. But not on the bundle. The bundle's out of stock, but you should be able to use it on fragrance to add in if you want. It was beautiful. You can't use, is it not letting you use the coupon on the gingerbread house? Debbie? That's amazing. Peppermint shortbread, Candy Cane Lane, and milk and cookies. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're going to keep on going. I'm going to make a blend called Romantic Rudolph next. Okay. Romantic Rudolph. This one is one, did you guys know Rudolph was romantic? That I gave you originally on the 12 Days of Christmas show. You can't use them on 12 days. You should be able to use them on the singles, though, the coupons, Deb. Let us know if you can't in the comments. So I have two fragrances in front of me, and I love both of these. Ironically enough, you won't be surprised that they both have amber. Amber's my favorite. Anything with amber is my total jam. I love amber. All right, so we're going to take Santa's Velvet Suit. We have notes of velvet plum, cashmere woods, and warm amber. And we're going to mix a little bit of Reindeer Magic in with this. We have notes of sandalwood, cedar bark, and amber in this one. Okay, so the two of these combined to make Romantic Rudolph. Okay, very, very fantastic blend right here. Okay. So I think when I originally came out with this, I definitely, there's no thinking to it. And this is always a suggestion for you guys as well. I pulled from the fragrance notes. So amber is a like fragrance note across both of these. So I thought, okay, they naturally are going to, work together. And they both have a little bit, especially that Santa's Velvet Suit, of a cologne-like perfume fragrance to it. So it's very fantastic. So Reindeer Magic and Santa's Velvet Suit combined to make Romantic Rudolph. So we're going to do a couple scoops of each. It would never let you use your coupon. Okay. The diffuser with the house, wasn't it amazing? It was so pretty. Maybe, you know what? Hi, Teresa DeNoble. Wasn't it good? Definitely, I think the best in 12 years. Yeah, definitely. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was, I feel like this collection, like if you've been on the fence with any of them, definitely drop in the comments if you're curious on any of the fragrances. Cause I will totally tell you, kind of since I have them all sitting in front of me. I feel like this is such a gorgeous blend. Is it this one? Let me see here. I don't know. I can't figure out which one I'm picking up more. Has anyone made this one with me? Pink Zebra Home just tagged it. Reindeer Magic and Santa's Velvet Suit, Romantic Rudolph. I'm just curious if anyone has made this. I love that it's pulling the amber out of both of them. I don't think I did this on the show, but you guys are, I would say, pairing the two of these up with flannel blanket would absolutely would be amazing as well. So if you're somebody that likes flannel blanket, definitely it would pull that in. Even some winter woods. I saw somebody talking about it. You see where I just kind of squirrel, so just hang tight with me. Winter woods, while we're on the same topic, winter woods has your golden amber, your cedarwood, and your sandalwood. I bet you we could create a new blend if we wanted to. So winter woods, try this. If anyone has access to their sprinkles, try winter woods, Reindeer Magic, Santa's Velvet Suit, and flannel blanket, and then come back and let me know if anyone wants to. How does winter woods smell with pink tinsel? It'd be fantastic, Geraldine. Geraldine's asking about winter woods and pink tinsel. Winter woods has that gorgeous sandalwood note at the very end. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay? All right, so we're going to set that aside for now. And I'm going to give you a brand new recipe. I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so we're going to pull out Candy Cane Lane, and then Snow Much Fun, and then a dash of Aspen Pine. All right, so let me talk to you about the two of these. Okay, so Candy Cane Lane, #1 seller. Will these blends? No, Christina, this is just me blending off the cuff. But if you do go over to the Book of Faces, you're going to be able to see all of these, like to watch the replay. You could see all of them pinned. Okay, so Candy Cane Lane. Frosted peppermint, fluffy marshmallow with some vanilla. Okay. And then we're going to pull in Snow Much Fun, which has notes of iced air, snowy spruce, and vanilla flurries. And then last but not least, the key to this one is going to be a very small amount of aspen pine. Okay. So I don't want you, like when I give you aspen pine sometimes in a blend, I always want you to keep in mind the strength of the fragrances. It probably would be okay to go heavier on it, but the recipe doesn't call for that. So we're going to use equal parts of Candy Cane Lane, Snow Much Fun, and then a dash of aspen pine, which usually means 1 scoop. Okay, because we're not getting crazy up in here. Yeah, if you watch the shows, though, a lot of times if I'll let you guys know if I'm going to do a board. Yesterday I did an oil board, which was the first time ever. It was kind of fun, actually. If you're not aware that you can mix the oils, definitely do it. It's fun stuff. Okay. So we're going to start off equal parts candy cane lane. I'm going to go in 3 scoops of candy cane lane, 3 scoops of So Much Fun, and 1 scoop of aspen pine. How strong is the snow? This one. I feel like this is a pretty good, I would say, middle of the road fragrance. Great question, Marcia. Marcia's asking about the strength of So Much Fun. Maybe some of you could actually chime in on this. I do think it has I would say middle of the road. I don't feel like it's like intense. Now, aspen pine, for example, I consider that like an intense fragrance, but in a good way. That's wonderful. Okay, so that's 1 scoop of aspen, which I believe is more than enough. So we're going to go in with a little bit more of the Candy Cane Lane and the So Much Fun. Okay? So that's what we're doing with this bag right here. That is wonderful. Okay? So that one is called Frosted Kisses. Frosted Kisses. Okay. So how we doing so far? We're talking, looks like we're over on the Facebook. Pink Zebra is, it would never let you use your coupon. Yes, reach out to customer service if you have questions, Lisa, for sure. Definitely. So glad you guys are here today. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, it is. I would say middle of the road for So Much Fun. It's not like overkill or anything. It's a nice, pleasant fragrance. It has that vanilla kiss to it, like a vanilla mint almost. It's really pretty. I think we could take So Much Fun and blend it with some winter woods. It would be really nice. It would be very, very pretty. Try this too with vanilla winter blooms. That vanilla winter blooms is, if you haven't smelled it, definitely go give it a try. All right, next up we're going to do, we're going to pull out the milk and cookies, and I'm going to pull in some eggnog swirl. Okay, so the 2 of these combined, milk and cookies has notes of golden shortbread, warm milk, and tonka bean. And then eggnog swirl, we have notes of creamy nutmeg, whipped cream, and brown sugar. Okay, so we're going to pair up the 2 of these together. And this makes holiday treats. Okay, fantastic. You love winter blooms. You know what? I do too, Ebony. That was probably one of the prettiest fragrances that I think we've had in this whole fall season, that winter vanilla blooms. I'm hoping that it's still on the website, because it's definitely a very pretty fragrance. All right, so we're going to take the 2 of these. I talked about milk and cookies here a little bit ago. Your eggnog swirl is, well, actually, we have 2 eggnog fragrances into the mix. We also have, where did it go? Eggnog Delight. So this came back on Tuesday's show, but only in an oil and a room spray. So they're very different. Your Eggnog Delight has notes of creamy eggnog, nutmeg, and bourbon cream. And then we also have the Eggnog Swirl here available in a sprinkle, notes of creamy nutmeg, whipped cream, and brown sugar. Okay, so we're going to pair up the 2 of these. This is called Holiday Treats. So milk and cookies and eggnog swirl. So you would love to have the blooms in a diffuser oil. You know what? So I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you guys a little insight. If we can do it, so not every single fragrance is able to be put into an oil for whatever reason. That's like the scientific, side of it, and then some that I'm not on. But if it's possible, just so you guys know, we do make it in. Unless it's like a strategy, for the most part, we do try to make everything available in as many formats as possible, because we do understand that. Like, I mean, I know I've said several times, I wish I had this in that, in that format or whatever. Trust me, though, we hear you and we do try. There might be a reason, or there may not be a reason, but for a lot of times we do try to make them available. So, but the Heartful Holiday, though, we were back on that. So this morning I refilled all my wall hugs, and I turned that on in my kitchen. I love that one. And I was just talking about that a little bit ago, the Heartful Holiday. Mary Cherry. Have you guys smelled Mary Cherry? Oh my goodness. Talk about a strong fragrance. That one, I put that in my wall hug. We've been talking about wall hugs since Tuesday. Well, I have been, because we actually put out some really great bundles. I put Mary Cherry in my wall hug at the top of my stairs. Oh, I know. Vanilla Rose. Heck yes. So, so good. Mary Cherry. I could not believe how strong that one was. Let's talk about wall hugs for a second. So is everybody that's on, if you, let's see, can we get Mary Cherry back? I know. I wish. I know. It smells so good. It's so strong. Definitely. All right. That was milk and cookies and eggnog swirl. All right. I want to pull in the wall hug right now. Okay, and talk about it. If you were on Tuesday's show, you know how much I felt like absolutely love these. Fantastic. So this is a wall hug, which is like a wall plug-in. It has a turning, the plug-in that's on the back actually turns to fit any outlet. So it does fit any and all outlets, okay? Has an on-off on the bottom. And then this part, the glass part, actually comes out. And this is what you're going to fill to this line with your diffuser oil. Okay, and that snaps in. And so then we're going to turn it back the way that it was. Best part about these, I call these things little powerhouses because they truly are, is that they will fragrance your entire space, and it's incredible. Like they totally throw the fragrance all over. So this has your on-off on the bottom. And it's basically like any space in your house that you want fragrance, but it may not be conducive to candle wax. That's what you want a wall hug for. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Fantastic product. We put them in a bundle though, in case you missed it. You can actually bundle up a wall hug with your favorite diffuser oils. And some of these are brand new or returns. This is Santa's Workshop that I have here in front of me. Oh, wow. Danielle, this was Danielle's favorite. I love this fragrance. It smells so good. So you have, in this, you have notes of gingerbread, pine, and cinnamon bark. So this was a crowd favorite from last year's collection. So in case you missed it, they actually added this up as well as a room spray. So lots of different ones. Is there an oil in orange slices? Oh, orange slices was a really great fragrance. You know what you could do? You could, Juicy Orange Air Care is probably about as close to orange slices as I think that we have. But you could definitely try to mix your own for sure. But very, very pretty. I've been oil obsessed. Christina, you're speaking to my heart. I know. The oil is so good, isn't it? And it just throws, like I said, it's a powerhouse, right? Total powerhouse. All right, so we have room spray here. And then I have diffuser oil in my hand. Santa's Workshop, gingerbread, pine, and cinnamon bark. This is a bundle available right now on the website. If you go to the shop new page, you'll get to see all of them. Great deal and a savings to boot. This would be perfect for like that hard to buy for person in your life. Do you guys have them like me? Because I have like where they have everything and then you're like, what do I buy you? Okay, that would be perfect, right? Or I'm just thinking like one of these, this is a sleek black wireless diffuser. Fantastic, right? Charges with a USB-C on the back. Fantastic little product. Lots of bundles available. So if you missed out, this next one's fantastic. All right, so I'm really excited to blend this next one. I'm calling this one Santa's Hug. New recipe alert right here. Some of them that I was giving you are not new, but a lot of them are new today. All right, we're going to grab Reindeer Magic, okay, and then two of my other favorites. So I've got here Amber and Oak and Fireside Vanilla. All right, so the three of these are going to blend together. This is called Santa's Hug. Your Reindeer Magic has notes of sandalwood, cedar bark, and amber, okay? And then we're going to blend in some Amber and Oak, which has notes of sweet tobacco, night blooming jasmine, and vanilla amber. And then we're going to take and blend in some Fireside Vanilla. We have notes of smoky vanilla, bourbon, and woody cologne, okay? So we're going to do the three of these together. And this makes Santa's Hug. Okay, so we have, like, again, Reindeer Magic, Amber and Oak, and Fireside Vanilla. Very excited to do this. How much oil do you add? That's a great question. So are you looking, you know what, Deb, this would be a great purchase for some of your 50% offs. You're going to fill it up to this fill line right here. So if you look really close, it's actually embossed with pink zebra along the side. Yes, so the very end of the tail, that's where you fill it in. That's where you're going to fill it. You got Manly Man in yours. Do the wall diffusers have a top? You know what, Jamie? They don't, but they do secure pretty good into the wall. You know, if you're concerned, then I would maybe do, I would put them up a little higher just in case, okay? All right, so we're doing 2 scoops of each in this blending bag. All right, so this has notes of Reindeer Magic, Amber and Oak, and Fireside Vanilla. Fantastic. Oh, I haven't mixed this one yet. All right, so Simpler members got to experience this Amber and Oak before anyone else, and in a room spray. I don't know if Sherry Bresky's still on, but I know she was a big lover of this fragrance. I am too. I think that this is probably, I love the sweet tobacco note at the very front. Very, very pretty fragrance. So again, this has Reindeer Magic, Amber and Oak, and Fireside Vanilla. Very, very good. Okay? Very good. How do you get 50% off? So Julie, I believe that's through hosting a party. So if you host with your consultant, I believe that's how you would get 50% off. That maybe somebody that is watching could better answer that a little bit better than what I just did. So the zebra tail, yes, this blend is right up your alley. You know what, Tara? Like I said, I'm calling out the amber in this all the way across. Very, very pretty. So Santa's Hug, yes. Okay, very, very good. I was thinking she might be talking about points. Because the consultants get those coupons. You get the coupons when you join as a consultant this month, but I think she's also referring over on Facebook. Julie, I believe if you host a party, you're going to get those, but let's see if Pink Zebra will clarify. Not just for consultants, it's for everybody. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to give you, all right, let's pull out a really gourmand fragrance. We talk about gourmand fragrances a lot. If you are a lover of, yes, you do get your coupons when you join as a consultant, but you could also earn them by hosting your own party, which is fun. So, okay. All right. So we're going to start off with Cinnamon Toast Dream. Okay. So we have notes of Jolly Cookie Crunch. Okay. Nutcracker. Let's see here. Where is it at? Nutcracker Spice. Okay. And then the third fragrance that I'm going to roll in with this, Cinnamon Toast Dream. Doesn't that sound delicious? Is Cinnamon Spice. Okay. All right. So this is gourmand. So we're pulling in Jolly Cookie Crunch for this one, which happens to be my second, maybe my first. I think probably my second. I think behind Pink Tinsel. Favorite fragrance. Absolutely fantastic. Brown sugar crumble, toasted almond brittle, and creamy spices. Okay. Then we're going to pull in some Nutcracker Spice, cinnamon bark, spice sugar, and vanilla. And then last but not least in this blend is Cinnamon Spice. So Cinnamon Spice has the, hi Liliana, how are you today? Sorry, I saw hi friend. Has the most perfect spice fragrance to it, right? So for those of us that are like a little bit of cinnamon, I think that's what you would want to do with this recipe. So I'm going to give you, we're going to do five scoops of each of these fragrances and 2 scoops of cinnamon for this. So this is called Cinnamon Toast Dream. Okay. Yes. There we go. Pink Zebra Home's coming through with the comments. So, fun fact, order today, right? And you have a guarantee, and there's not a guarantee, but there's a good chance that you could get one of these bags in your package. Sorry, I needed to drink water. Hold on. All right, Cinnamon Toast Dream. So we're coming in strong with Jolly Cookie Crunch. Okay, and then we're going to go in with some of this Nutcracker. That's 4 of each of those. And then I said 2 of the cinnamon. That's what we're going to start off with. So that's 8, 9, 10 so far. Right? 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. That's perfect. Wow. Oh my goodness. What are the notes in this? What am I picking up? Okay, that's why. So both these two, actually all 3 of these would be considered gourmand fragrances. We did an entire show. We're going to be picking up Behind the Scent again in January, where we basically take a fragrance and then we talk about it. We talk about what it pairs with and why it's important to buy that and then some. Gourmand fragrance right here. Notes of cinnamon bark, spice sugar, and vanilla. Your Jolly Cookie Crunch has your brown sugar smell, toasted almond, and creamy spices. And then we're going to throw in some cinnamon. All right, very fantastic blend. Definitely one for everybody. A lot of love for this one. So, yes, Cinnamon Toast Dream. Yep. You want to just go with 2 scoops of cinnamon. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, I love it when that happens. You know, this one honestly almost makes me hungry. And I already ate lunch, but here we are, right? I digress. All right, we're going to pull out. Let's see here. I made a new scent last night. What did you do? 2 scoops of Fireside Vanilla and 2.5 scoops of Winter Woods. Yes. Very, very good. Yes. All right. I want to show you guys some more. I think that might be what I have for blends today. I want to maybe one more. I do have something I want to show. So if you weren't on yesterday, or if you were, I feel like we need to experience this again. All right, so this little guy was one of the biggest sellers on the show on Tuesday because he became available with your choice of, let me see here, what was he? With a room spray and an oil, yes. So this is the Here Comes Santa, okay, ultrasonic diffuser. So what this is, here at Pink Zebra Home, we have different kinds of diffusers that diffuse the oils. So I was actually talking about the wall hug a little bit ago because that happens to be one of my favorites. This is actually a mix of water and oil. So you take your favorite diffuser oil. So the bundle actually sells with him. I know a lot of you actually snagged him up yesterday. And then you get your choice of oil and it has the corresponding room spray with it. So this is the bundle and there's a big savings with this. I want to say quite a bit actually if you grab it up. But what I have in my hands is Holiday Peppermint Mocha, notes of rich mocha, peppermint syrup, and whipped cream. Fantastic. Paired up with your favorite room spray. So like the Likewise scent. So this is called the Here Comes Santa Ultrasonic Diffuser. Okay. What did you miss? Well, we're talking all kinds of recipes and just whatever else is on our brain right now. All kinds of fun stuff. Welcome on in. You just ordered the Santa diffuser so I could put it under the chapel. Oh yeah. All right. So we're going to do that here in just a second. So yesterday, so there you go for your bundle, but I'm just saying, I want to give you guys ideas because you need ideas, right? From me, right? And that just tell, even if you don't, then just tell me that you do. I want to show you this. All right. So look at this. All right. So we're going to unplug it. So what he was doing, he was totally steaming. Is he was actually diffusing the oil and the water together. Okay, we're gonna pull off that, and then we're gonna set this down right here. Okay, and I'm gonna set this to the side. Okay, so I want to kind of take this apart so you guys can see how it works. For those of you that haven't experienced this before, thank you. $13 savings on the Santa bundle. Yes, Pink Zebra Home. So I actually filled this up with water. It's been diffusing a little bit, so you can see it's down a little bit. But I filled it up a little bit below the max line. And then I added in 2 drops. Let's just do this. I'll just do it right here. I did 2 drops. This is at Santa's Workshop of my diffuser oil, or 2 little squirts right there. I think I did a blend actually in the one that's over there. And then you're going to actually add your top on right here. On the very front, you have a light. So this actually has 7 different lights that it kind of filters through, which is really what is important to know as we turn this on. So I put the topper on. It also has a timer, so you can indicate the amount of time that you want it to diffuse. But watch this. Okay, I'm going to have to shut off the lights here. Where did my house go? All right, we're going to plug her back in. I'm going to plug it. Oh, it's right behind me. Okay, we're going to plug it back in. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to turn on the light. Okay, so right now it's going to filter through those colors. And then we're going to mist it. Okay. But then we're going to elevate it because that's what we do here. We're going to elevate it. Pink Zebra, we're going to elevate it. Okay. Look at this guy. So in case you're wondering, is this beautiful? Absolutely. Look at that. All right, I'm going to shut this off so you can see it here. All right. Do you guys see that? Isn't that fantastic? All right, fun fact. So the very top of the spigot is maybe this far from the actual opening in the roof of the gingerbread house. So it's actually diffusing the oil right up the top. But the coolest part about this, you can see it's that was red that it's on right now. It's actually, there's a green, right? So look here. I'm going to give you a spinaroo so you can see the back. Look at that. Are you guys loving that? I'm like slightly obsessed. That's my favorite right there. Look at that color. Okay, so I'm just saying, like you buy the ultrasonic, the Santa, okay, and then you get your room spray and your oil. But this is the gingerbread house. So some of you were actually asking about the gingerbread house before we started. This is the gingerbread house of the season right here. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that. Is my favorite right there. I love it. Okay, so you can also stop it on a certain color if I wanted to. So just to show you, that is open all the way around. Okay, so depending on how you have it set, like on your table or whatever, you know, that's what you're going to see. But the important piece to this is that you have your spigots actually it's only about that far off from the hole that's in the chimney. And you could do this with multiple different accent shades. That's what I love about these diffusers, is that you could use them in multiple different ways. Just in 12-day bag and carton bundles are sold out and can't restock. Grab those individuals. Uh-oh. Y'all better go grab it. Pink Zebra just commented that. So you better grab what you can. It will not restock. So it's while supplies last, my friends. You guys, I tell you what, it was a popularity contest around here with those. I'm just saying. So definitely go after them. Hi, Sabina. How are you today? Good to see you. Yes, lots of good stuff right there. Okay, so gorgeous. Look at this, Sabina. Isn't it pretty? So I actually have it rotating through the colors right now. So if you are, if you want to stop it on a certain color, then it'll just stay that way. But this is such a powerhouse for fragrance. I don't know if anyone is on that has one of these. Definitely like tune in, chime in on that, because I just love that. Isn't that gorge? Such a beautiful accent shade. So, Pink Zebra Home here, we have, accent shades. We have plentiful different kinds. And basically the purpose of them is to accentuate whatever it is that your simmering light, right? So this one happens to be one of my absolute favorites. This is the Golden Mirage simmering light here. You can pair this up with any, you have to be a Scent Flirt member. So more the reason, thank you. More the reason to join Scent Flirt, because you have access to that gorgeous little simmering light right there. So good stuff there. Okay. And the Christmas tree and all the kinds of things. Is there anything that you want to see, that you guys want to see, that you didn't get to see, from Tuesday? I want to see what this looks. Yeah, this does have water. Okay. This guy, if you've been thinking about Scent Flirt, this guy is free right now with a 6-month Scent Flirt subscription. You get him for free. Let's turn him on. There we go. There we go. It's going to take her a second. She's on. I can see the light. And you also get your choice of, let's see here. Where's the light? Continuous. There we go. Look at that, going to town. You get it will come with an exclusive mystery oil. So for those of you that have been thinking about Scent Flirt, look at that guy. This is the Golden Mirage Mini, or Gold Foliage. That's the Golden Mirage. Gold Foliage Mini Ultrasonic Diffuser. So you have both the chapel. This has got that flannel blanket mix in it. It smells so good. So, all right, my friends. What else do you know? Hi, Kristen Fulton. I see you on here. Hi, Sabina. Hi, Mallory. What you know? You bought both the chapel and the Santa? I know. I couldn't believe how gorgeous that was. If you missed out, let's see what it looks like with this guy. I think this guy, with this one, you would want to elevate this. I want you to keep in mind that with this, the one that I just showed you, the Santa, I think that I would still put something underneath of it to elevate it. But with this one, and I definitely would as well. But just so we can all see what it looks like, you can't really, you could do the same thing. I think it works a little bit better with the other one, the Santa one, but it would work. But what I'm saying is, what I would do if I'm going to use something like this, I would stick something underneath of it so that it's elevated. And also with the accent shades, when you're pairing these up with your accent shades, keep in mind that if it's closed at the top, then all of that, it won't work. So these have to be with any open, it's got flannel blanket in it. I'm just like, that's the way to my heart, I'm telling you. It's so, so pretty. It's so pretty. So you have both the chapel. Yay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to tell you guys that today, I will be on, I'm obviously getting ready to hop off of here. I will be back on Monday. So I have sweet little Laura Lee coming in to fill in for me tomorrow, and she's got a lot of surprises up her sleeve. My mother is visiting me from Illinois, so she is in town. So I won't be here at work. I have the day off tomorrow, but Laura Lee's going to take over. And she has a lot of amazing recipes. So she told me, and things to share with y'all. She's really excited. So I have a couple blends that I think I'm going to give her as well. Let's see here. You just set one of the warmers in the bed. Yes. Someone was looking at the red truck. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Yes. So tomorrow she'll be on with me. Or not with me, I'm sorry. She'll be on in my place tomorrow. And then some. Monday, I have some secrets. Monday, I have a lot of secrets. Monday, I have things coming you're not going to want to miss. I'm just saying. Monday is a big day. Tuesday's even bigger. So, lots of exciting well, thank you. I'm excited. Yes. She's in from Illinois. So we're going to spend the entire weekend together. Of course, her, my kids and my husband and my family as well. So, can you use the gold diffuser in your car? No, I would not suggest it. What you want to put in your car is one of these, okay? This is also a bundle deal. So if you've been thinking about, these are the platinum. This is the platinum wireless diffuser. There's a lot of words to that one. And the other one is, this is the sleek black wireless diffuser. A lot of words. You're going to fill your oil, and then you actually slide this in. This charges with the USB-C. These bundle up with those large diffuser oils that you definitely need for this, because you're going to use a lot of oil in it, and then some. Fantastic gift for those hard to buy for people. This or like the wall hug, definitely fantastic. So, what time Monday? 12. If you are new to us here at Pink Zebra Home, give us a follow. I would love to hear from you and connect with you. Definitely give us a follow. I'm live. I'm Beth. I'm live every day, Monday through Friday, unless it's a PZTV primetime show like Tuesday. At 12. So we're always talking about headache-friendly fragrances. If I'm already a Scent Flirt member, can I get another Scent Flirt? You can, Danny. You totally can add another Scent Flirt. Yes. Hi, Carmen. Hi. What is up? What is up? Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Did I answer all the questions? Do you guys have anything else to ask? Anything else you want to see? How beautiful was that gingerbread house? I'm telling you. I'm just thinking if I had a village, like I could put all those underneath and then some. Okay. All right. I am going to hop off of here. Okay. I have lots of blending to do and then some, and I will be live again on Monday with y'all. I've got some exciting things up my sleeve. I'm just saying. So have a wonderful weekend. And tomorrow, Miss Laura Lee will be on with me. Blending. What about blending? What about it? She will be on at noon. So it'll be a great day. All right, my friends, but will I get the diffuser? Yes, Danny, you will. If you sign up for another 6-month Scent Flirt, you will get this right here and a diffuser oil. So that's anyone, but it has to be 6. She's going to do blending tomorrow. Laura Lee's going to do blending tomorrow. I did a ton of blends today, girl. Like tons. Okay. Just ordered. What'd you order, Sandy? Sandy ordered. Let me see. What you ordering, Sandy? Gotta see. Did I silence my phone? Oh, I did not silence my phone. Somebody could have called me. That would have been crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's see here. Sandy ordered. Yay! Awesome stuff. All right, my friends. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Go Christmas decorating. Go ham. I'm almost feeling like I need to do it this weekend or next weekend. Probably next weekend. So, but I will see you Monday. And yeah, and then some. Okay? Have a wonderful